How's it going, Guardians? Welcome to another Destiny 2 video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to get your hands on the new exotic weapon, the Wicked Implement. I will also go over a simple strategy on defeating the Tormentor at the end. So if you guys find any of the information in this video useful, you can go ahead and support me by getting this video to 20 likes. Now, without any further ado, let's jump right into the guide. The first step of the exotic quest requires you to fish and capture all 3 of the exotic fish. Now you're going to need the Whispering Moth Carp from the Throne World, Vexing Placoderm from Nessus, and finally the Aeonian Alpha Beta from the EDZ. Once you've caught all 3 of the exotic fish, simply head to the helm and go and deposit them at your aquarium. Depositing the 3 exotic fish will reward you with the 3 broken blades. You can check if you have the 3 blades inside of your fishing tackle container in your inventory. You only need 1 person in your fire team to have all of the blades, so it isn't necessary for everyone to fish for the exotic fish unless you're after the Triumph and the new fishing emblem. Now that we have the 3 blades, we're going to need to launch up a deep dive activity and go and deposit them at the 3 different statues. Now just simply follow the path I'm taking on screen to get to the first statue. Once you've deposited the first broken blade at the statue, simply follow your way to the first area. Now you're going to need to clear this area successfully in order to open the door to the room where you can deposit the broken blade. Once you've successfully cleared this area, follow the path I take to deposit the next broken blade at the Hive statue. Now that you've deposited the second blade, you can go ahead and continue on through the activity. Follow me once again to the 3rd statue. Once you've reached this giant fan, all you want to do is just fall in the same direction as I've fallen and just go down towards this little hole. Stick to your left over here and just keep going left and just follow your path. And before you reach the point where you can jump down to the next section, the statue should be there on your left. And you can go ahead and deposit the 3rd broken blade right here. Now just continue heading down to the next section of the activity. And once again, go ahead and complete and clear this area successfully. Once you clear this section, you'll realize that there's another door that opens with a new objective marker. Everyone needs to head to this marker, and inside this room there will be 3 statues. Each person of the fire team needs to interact with one of the statues each. Doesn't matter if you have or don't have any of the exotic fish, simply you just need to light up all 3 of the statues. Once all 3 statues are lit, head through the water door. Now we're in the exotic mission, so the timer doesn't start for a little while, but all you want to do is just simply head your way down through this little area and clear all the enemies ahead of you. There really isn't any special turns, so just continue going straight. Once you reach this section of the mission, your objective is to get rid of the first health bar on the Taken Knight boss. Now in order to do damage to the boss, you need to kill the 3 Taken Minotaurs. Killing all 3 of the Minotaurs gives everyone Deathly Sharp times 3, allowing you to do damage against the boss. Now if you die with the buff, you lose it, so I would recommend that everyone in the fire team is ready before you kill the last Minotaur. Now make your way towards these steps, and once you go past this wall here, the mission timer will start. Once you head on through and you start the timer, you need to shoot 3 different pyramids to open the barriers. Now the first one is located in the middle of the room. Now you can find the second pyramid underneath the steps you see on screen right here. Keep heading on forward until you've reached the boss room, and you can find the 3rd and final pyramid next to one of these pillars in the boss room. Once again, take out all 3 of the Taken Minotaurs to give you Deathly Sharp, and then you can do damage to the boss. You should have a little over a minute to do this, which should be plenty of time to take him out. I would highly recommend using the Retrofit Escapade. Does a ton of damage against this boss. So for this final room, it's pretty much the same mechanics, where you just need to take out the 3 Taken Minotaurs, you get the buff, and then you can do damage against the boss. The only difference is that this whole place is a maze, and the Minotaurs are going to be spread out somewhere in the room. Now you can stick together as a team, or you can spread out to make it quicker, but it really doesn't matter as long as you guys are taking out those Minotaurs in time. If it takes you too long to find the Minotaurs, the game will show you the objective marker on the Minotaurs, so all you need to do is just head towards it and take out the Minotaurs. For the DPS phase, I highly recommend everyone on the team stands in one of these passageways of the maze. Standing in there keeps you safe from all of the ads and most importantly, the Tormentor. Now while standing in this passageway, the Tormentor can only come so close before heading back. It's a bit weird, but he can sometimes come closer, but he's never up in your face as he normally would be in the middle of the room, which in a lot of the cases can cause people's deaths and restarts of this mission. Now as for damage, I recommend offensive loadouts. However, Well of Radiance is super nice in a this activity, so don't be afraid of running that. Hunters can use Star Eaters with the Arc Staff, that does great damage always in any activity. Titans can use the Thunder Crash with the Falling Star exotic. For the weapons, I recommend 2 Retrofit Escapades and 1 Divinity, but use whatever you're mostly comfy with that does good damage, because you should be safe to do all kinds of damage in this spot without any interferences from ads or the Tormentor. Once your buff runs out, pretty much rinse and repeat everything that we just did to be able to kill the Tormentor. Now you can be victorious with the spoils. Simply head over towards this Darkness statue, commune with it, which will reward you with the new exotic scout rifle, Wicked Implement. Now that you have the exotic Wicked Implement, there is actually a secret triumph that you can complete inside of the maze room before you leave. The triumph requires you to destroy 7 pyramids scattered around the maze upstairs and downstairs, and it requires you to shoot them with the Wicked Implement. You aren't running around the maze completely blind, because once you're near a pyramid, the game will show you a marker just like the Minotaurs, so make sure that you're paying close attention. I recommend that everyone splits up and finds their own pyramid. Once one person's found a pyramid, call each other over, grab that pyramid, and then go back to your search and find the rest. Now anyway, Guardians, I believe we've reached the conclusion of this video. Now if you found any of the information in this video useful, you can go ahead and support me by getting this video to 20 likes. I'm also currently on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future Destiny 2 content. As always, Guardians, have a wonderful day and peace out.